Hey guys, Evan Breno 5. We are doing another Far Cry 5 playthrough. Unfortunately, yet again, we've had an issue where our save file is no longer there. I'm not sure what's going on this time. We had a power outage. I think that might have something to do with it. And I did have to re-download some of the Steam updates, so that might be causing the problem here. So in our last video that we did not get to upload in time before it was erased off the hard drive, it was played through basically everything after that first video we put up, so this is going to kind of encompass another playthrough that we're starting again. We do have some new software and hardware, so hopefully everything will go smoothly. We haven't really changed the settings in this game, but the new hardware that we want to talk about is the Logitech. This is the C922X cam. This camera is for streamers and it has chroma cam. As you can notice, all around me the background is gone. This camera actually can take that out of the game. In addition to that, we also have a new mic. The mic is going to be the Snowball Ice. Both of these purchased on Amazon, and so far I'm super impressed with both these products. The camera was basically plug and you just have to figure out OBS and how to get to recognize. And then the mic has been super easy as well. That was a plug and play. Now it is just a USB microphone. This is not a professional like Yeti or anything like that. So you're going to notice some things like you get a little bit of audio feedback in there, and you also get a kind of an echo with it. So we might play with it a little bit, see if we can't improve the audio quality over time. I do have a pop filter in front of this, so hopefully that'll help reduce some of the issues. But without further ado, let's get back into Far Cry 5 and let's start a new game. Yet again, for the third time. Okay, we're going to start normal this time because if you remember from I think a previous video, we did hard mode and there was no way I could possibly get through that. So this first video, we're going to explore a slightly different way of starting this game. So enjoy. Okay, let's be a dude again. Yes. I know it says I have save data, but I've tried to load that game 2 or 3 times, and every time I do, Far Cry tells me it could not load. So I wish we didn't have to redo this, but it's more stuff for you guys to enjoy. So that part 1, I'm going to change the video on YouTube so it does not say that it is some sort of, part 1 and then we have another part 1. It's going to be just a first look, I guess, and then we'll have part 1 with this. This is very visually impressive cutscenes too. I kind of like this. It's like found footage. Oh. I don't even think I watched this video the first time. Oh, dang. Sovereign citizens are always trouble, guys. Call the National Guard. You can put down that pretty quick. Yes, they do. People love conspiracies. Dun dun dun. My question is, how did they get that camera footage if he was captured and killed? You think they wouldn't want that getting out? Sorry, bad habit, cracking my neck. Ooh. Now, he said they were going to see. I don't think that guy's going to be seeing too much more. Okay. Signal lost. That dude looks like freaking Common the Rapper. He's got to have a lot of sway to build a statue like that. Jared Leto looking motherfucker. Thanks. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That would have been helpful. Very true. Because this is going to go so well. Far Cry 5 would be the shortest game ever. Oh, we can actually look around if you notice. Oh, I can read the panel. Do not touch. I love the little details, like that elevation map right there. That's all the topography. I guess a topographical map is what you'd call that. Whitehorse. He must be Native American. What's that say over in the corner? I can't read it. It's slightly out of focus. I don't know if you guys can see my counter. I don't think I have that showing on the actual stream, but right now I'm hovering right at 68. We go like down to 62 sometimes, 68 frames per second. I've seen it go as high so far as 73. So we're still doing pretty good. Oh, there we had a dip down to 62 again. Set her down. Set her down. Pratt. Oh, no. Guys, if this was me, I'd be like, peace. Why wouldn't you just call the National Guard right now? You know this isn't going to go well. The religious nuts. Okay, got it. I really don't remember that opening part. That's interesting. Ooh, okay. So we want to go up here. Stick close. I'm trying. I can't run at all. Okay. Only button that works right now is walk. I can strafe and walk. Man, he told me to stay close, but I can't seem to keep up with him. Jeez. I got freaking cross tattoo on the forehead. Ooh, I like that shotgun. Oh, dang. That's a freaking pit bull. She's dead behind the eyes. She's... We don't want any yellow business. Talking just loud enough. What's that say? Okay, I can actually read that, guys. It says, don't dead open inside. What could that mean? For any of you who didn't get that, that's from The Walking Dead. Oof, something tells me that's a very bad sign. That's even worse. Anytime anyone says this is a trap, this is a ambush, oh, I hope we don't get ambushed right about now. Your name's gonna be in the papers. Yeah, we know why. You're gonna be freaking strung up from a tower somewhere. Is this dude just wearing freaking ammo on his arm. It didn't even look like a bullet belt, just looked like bullets there. Dude's freaking ripped. He looks like a mix between Jared Leto in almost every movie and Matthew McConaughey from War Dogs. Kind of strange look to him. Why does he have lust carved into his lower abdomen? That's kind of an odd thing to have cut into your skin if you're a man of the cloth. Ooh, look at all these dirty hippies. Looks like a bunch of rejects that follow the Grateful Dead. Ooh, who's that rock star back there? Go. Go. I just want to pull out my Smith & Wesson and blow this dude away. Ooh, hello. And behold, it was a white horse. His name is White Horse. Oh shit, he's pointing at me. I don't want it. You know what? I'm going to side with you this time. Maybe something different will happen. I don't want it. Can't make me. Do it yourself. I'm just going to stare this guy down. Staring contest. Oh, I blinked. Okay. Just let me go home. I just want to eat some tendies. I want to chill out. Have some coffee. A little water. You know, not get shot. Shut up. I am Batman. I wonder what happens if you just sit here. Oh. Ah. We're just gonna let him sit there. See what happens. In previous Far Cry entries, you got a secret ending depending on what you did early in the game or didn't do. God damn it! Don't take the Lord's name in vain. I like how they have flat screen TVs in this little podunk place, and all they have is the name of the church on that one, and then over on the other side they got a freaking quote of some sort. Sheriff? Music's changing. Music's changing. We're leaving. Why didn't he do it? Maybe I chose right. Yeah, we want to live. What happens now? Well, guys, we just finished Far Cry 5 playthrough. That's the end of the game. We hit the credits. So that's very interesting. This was a short game. I'm glad that it just cost $60. It was well worth the investment. We got what, a total of 10 minutes of playthrough. Very, very entertaining. I'm super glad that Ubisoft put all this effort into this game. I mean, $10 for, or sorry, 10 minutes, $60. What's that work out to? $6 a minute? I think that's a good deal. I don't think you could argue with that. In reality, though, I knew that about that secret ending. I hadn't seen it yet, but just like in Far Cry 4 with Pagan Min, when you go into his kind of like kingdom, he sits you down and you're having dinner and he kills one of your friends, and then they call him over the radio and say that the golden path is under, launching this mega attack and they need to go quell it. So Pagan Min tells you, sit down, stay here, and enjoy the crab rangoons. And then gets up from the table and walks away. So normally you could run off and start doing your adventure, you escape, and you meet up with the golden path. If you sit there for, 6 to 10 minutes, you get a secret ending where Pagan Min walks back in, he's wiping off his hands, and he tells you the golden path is done, and you go to a little shrine and you actually dedicate your, I think it's your mother's or sister's ashes, I can't remember, maybe it's your father, someone you're related to, who cares, but you go to this little shrine, you pay your homage, respects, and then you get up and then you get into a helicopter, and then that's it, game over. That one was kind of unexpected. I don't think they had that in previous entries, but right now we are experiencing that. I figured it'd be neat to show that, because normally I don't do the secret endings because I don't see much of a point. They're just kind of there, for the ultimate guys who want to see everything, do everything. And I guess if it is supposed to be an open world game where you can make all your choices, you should have the choice to do nothing and completely alter the game. So if you didn't want to do anything, this is what happens. So we're going to let these credits play all the way through. I'm sorry, it's going to be boring. And then we are going to get back into a playthrough for the rest of the game. I will end this video here. I kind of plan to do this. So we will make our next video after these credits and start with a brand new playthrough number 4. Because parts 1, 2, and 3 failed. 3 was in reality just the secret ending, but number 4 is going to be an honest-to-God playthrough. So we won't have any more of this foo-foo crap where we're trying to do random stuff. We're going to go back into the game. We're going to be killing bears. We're going to beat some people with some baseball bats. We're going to get a shovel and smack someone in the head. Man, this music is interesting. Turn that down a little bit on my end. It's probably fine for you guys, but my ears were getting blown out by that. Okay, man, how much longer do we got in these? I mean, I appreciate all the work that all these people put into this game, but at a certain point, it's like, can we just, do we really need credits? They should be optional. I've known people who've worked on video games. I hate to, belittle any of their work or anything like that, but I just don't understand why I need to know who the writers are, who the team leads are. I wish they'd just put a thing that says, thank you to everyone who worked on this game. Da da da. And then right back into it. I also was kind of curious to see if this would have some type of achievement or reward, whatever they do on Steam for watching the credits. Sometimes they do unlock those. And on Far Cry 4, I actually did unlock all of the trophies except 2. One of them I was unable to do because I had to have a co-op online, and I don't have any PS4 friends that play that game. And then the second one, I believe, was the platinum for unlocking all trophies. So, what are you going to do? I had hundreds of hours into Far Cry 4. I mean, I would go and just blow up the demon fish in the lakes just because it was fun, and I'd watch them flop out of the water. And I mean, that grenade launcher and that grenade and that gyrocopter was so cool. I absolutely loved them. Okay, come on. Oh my god, the Far Cry arcade. So they have this little game arcade inside of Far Cry 5, and it's old school retro games, 16 8-bit stuff, and they look cool enough, but I'm not gonna touch those. I mean, maybe I'll look at it on my own, but I think that's pretty boring to include that into a stream unless people want to see it. If you want to see it, let me know. I guess I can look into it and make a video about that. I'd really like to start streaming in addition to doing this, but I don't know how that's going to work out. I'd like to see all my equipment working together first before I start doing stuff like trying to do a live stream, because there's nothing worse than doing a live stream and finding out, oh, you know what, your audio didn't work the entire time, so you just wasted all of that time playing that game. So you almost have to like do a little portion, stop, make sure it's recording, and if you're doing it on YouTube like I do, that's not super easy. Whereas if I went off of Twitch, I could kind of, log in and watch myself a little bit to make sure it's working. Oh my god. We are still on these gosh darn credits. I'm sorry, do we need to thank every guy that went and got them coffee? I know they're part of the team and you want to give these people credit, but for the security analysts, really? Production babies. That's important to me right now because my wife is pregnant. We'll be having kids soon, but Lucas, Lola, Nathan, Nora, Olivia. Look, 2 Olivias. Real original guys. Sarah Jade, Stella, Thorne, Valerie, Skaver, Zoe. Oh my god. We're going on to the Toronto team. Wake me up when it's over. This music's pretty good though. But holy crap. Does just keep coming. No wonder why no one ever wants to watch the credits. It's because you fit all these names in here. Just say, thank you, Toronto team. Thank you, French team. Thank you, team who worked out of a garage in the middle of Manitoba. Who gives a crap? I know that's probably a hot take, but who cares? Hey, let's talk about something interesting. My favorite hot sauce. A lot of people make fun of me when they find out I like this hot sauce because they're hot sauce snobs. But if you want to talk about a great hot sauce, Frank's Red Hot, for a commercially available, you can go into almost any store and find it. It's not that expensive. They sell it in a variety of sizes, from small containers all the way up to those Mondo jugs of it. It's got great flavor. It's got just a little bit of heat. If you get the extra hot, it's actually perfect in my opinion. That's just the right amount of bite. But it's got that flavor, which I think brands like Tabasco, like Texas Pete. Oh, Texas Pete is garbage. Anyone that if you use that, like Chick-fil-A offers that at their restaurants, that is a travesty. You should be ashamed for serving Texas Pete. I can understand Tabasco if you just want heat. It's got zero flavor in my opinion. Frank's adds flavor and heat. I can't say it enough. I've tried a couple other brands. They're fair. If you're going to do Mexican food, you get one of those variants because they got that smoky chipotle pepper flavor. More production babies. Do these people have nothing but babies? What are we doing? Oh my god. I don't know what song this is, but this is pretty good. I'm enjoying this. Back to hot sauce. So Frank's is a great hot sauce. So one guy I work with, Nick, I got him turned on to using Frank's on everything. We even put it a little bit in our coffee now. And that's going to sound weird, but if you put some hot sauce in your coffee, just a tiny bit, I'm not talking, blub, 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 just 1-2 drops in a 8 ounce, 10 ounce, 12 ounce cup of coffee and mix it in. Kind of gives it a little bit of salt, a little, I don't even know what kind of flavor it is, but it adds a little bit of a depth there and it plays nicely with coffee beans. Frank's is probably about the hottest you'll want to try that with. This guy Nick that I work with tried ghost pepper chili sauce and he put a couple drops in there and he tried that and he was like, whoa, that was hot. And I was like, man, he's crazy. But another good sauce, it's called Ninja sauce. I heard about this from another one of my coworkers, Lisa, and I believe her boyfriend Larry. They brought it back from Hawaii with them. It's got kind of an Asian-y zing to it. It smells like a little bit like a soy sauce, and it's a thinner hot sauce. I know all hot sauces are usually thin, but I'm not talking like sriracha. It's more like a Tabasco consistency. And then it has little chunks of the peppers and other seasonings in it, and it's hot in some spots. It's really hot when you get one of those peppers or a piece of like a seed or something. It goes really well with most dishes. I don't think so much with eggs and things of that nature, but if you want that kind of like Asian zing to a dish, like some type of Chinese food, Japanese food, Asian food of any sort, Thai food, it's really good with. Nick tends to like it with he even eats it on tater tots and French fries, and he'll put it on chicken wings. He hot sauce everything. God bless him. He's a man after my own heart. But that ninja sauce, I highly recommend. It was very good. I usually with hot sauces, I like the traditional stuff, Frank's of course, and I was kind of surprised that I actually tried that and enjoyed it, because normally I would have turned my nose up something like that. Okay, seriously, we're on outsourcing people. I mean, is my name going to be in here? I did buy this game. I would appreciate a shout out there, Ubisoft. That would be very nice. Oh, special thanks section. I've got to be in here. Oh, look, they go shi fa chao. Good wa ling da ling ling liang xiao shu zhan liang yang bo biao long hui mian hat ho Johnny Zuwang, Johnny Tsunami. Okay, Zhu Ting Ting. Kui Yi, Jiao Wei, He Long Tao, Mao Rong Lin, Giao Zin, Jia Yong Zhao, Hu Quan, Chan, Ye Wen Zhang, Zhu Zhen, Zi Zhao Hui. And then Krill bragging, oh my god, the Kiev team? Are you flipping kidding me? I mean, if this was whatever version the Kiev team worked on, I mean, I know they probably contributed to this, and this is horrible to say, but seriously, is there any reason? I know it's a AAA game. These people put in a lot of their lives to this. They probably missed a lot of family events, and I mean, they're getting paid to do it, but they want you to have to miss like birthday parties and anniversaries and family functions because they're working on a game that brings enjoyment to lots of people. It's kind of silly to criticize them for that, and I'm being facetious right here. I think it's ridiculous that we've gone on for how many minutes now? 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. This is longer than that actual ending was. The whole gameplay is going to be a minuscule part of this. Functionality testers. Thank God they included them. When I wake up in the morning, I praise these functionality testers. They actually are probably one of the few people here that are under-respected. I mean, there's lots of glitches, but they're doing the best they can. Ooh, I like that name. Cesar Marin. Ramona. Ooh. How you doing? Gabriel Vasile. Georgiana. Andre, is that an L or an I? Yonut? Vion. I like that name. Compliance leads, compliance specialist. Oh, man. I'm gonna start doing the Bill Gates and rocking back and forth in my chair. Good Lord. Coming to the end? No. You've gone too far into the rabbit hole when they start playing the intro music again. Ooh, Victor Pop. I like that name. It's short. Ubisoft keys. Oh my god. The guy's nickname is SHP. Shoop. Or shp. Hey, shp. Come over here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a team from somewhere else. You play PC development team. Oh my god. There's a Kiev development team. If regionally we were playing in, Russia, Kiev, Ukraine, wherever they're you know, stuff would be more important. Yeah, show us them, but come on, guys. I know I'm beating this horse, but good. I mean, if I would have known about this, I would have turned off the power and plugged in the SNES Classic and played some anything else. Star Fox 2. I could have played Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Oh my god, some Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. I got my Raspberry Pi over there. I got the PS4. We could have played a lot of games while we're waiting for this to complete. Cheese and crackers. Oh my god. This is the longest, shortest gameplay video I've ever had. I apologize, guys. I wish I would have never decided to do this ending. I mean, I could end it now, just like they let you do in the game, and hit, I think it's space to give up, but I could have hit escape and skipped all this. Oh my god. So what else can we talk about? I wish there was live stream so I could see some comments and then talk to people, but that ain't happening. What else can I talk about right now? What's around me that I can grab and talk to you guys about? Some other games I like doing playthroughs for. I think I might do Witcher 3 Wild Hunt eventually. I love that game. That's one of my favorite games. My wife loves watching that too. These are just DVDs, some of my favorite movies. Other guys, and then old school classic. What else we got in here I can talk to you guys about? I'm going to be doing Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I only have that on PS4. And yes, I did pay for this new, and boy oh boy was I annoyed when this game was completely broken at launch. If you look on my channel, you can see actually my first playthrough. I was wandering around on the map just at the very beginning when you're coming out of your house and starting the game and trying to look around. You're like, oh, this environment's really cool and look at all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, I'm picking up like what was it? I think it was Sage or something. Picking, going great. You know, the animation's looking okay. It's a little rough. It's PS4. What are you gonna do? And it's a new game. I was like, graphics aren't the most important thing in the world as long as the game works. And I hadn't seen any of the issues they were seeing like on the PC. So I'm like, man, am I glad that we're not having all these problems. So then we load up like a new area. I can see it like textures changing, and I go to pick Sage by a tree, and my guy falls through the map and goes, ooh. And he's like wiggling around and he looks completely stupid, and I'm stuck and I'm taking damage. And in that game you bleed out if you get damaged, which I guess it's more realistic than many games like this one where you get shot and you can kind of just wait and you heal. So we're healing up, and then all of the sudden, you know, I'm trying to like jump and crouch and do all these things, and I'm bleeding out faster and faster. My bleed out timer is filling up. I fall back through the map, land where I was, both ankles are broken, and I have to crawl back to my mother to get healed, because in the early stages of the game, you don't know how to do any of that. You're just like completely helpless, like an infant. And she's like, oh, stop whining. And she patches me up, she wraps a little thing around my wrist or something, and then I'm healed. And we got, I did record, I believe, all of that after, you know, I kind of like fell back through onto the real map. And it's on the YouTube channel if you look it up. It's under Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't remember what. I think it's map fall or something, or glitch. It's the only video I have for Kingdom Come at this time, because what happened next was I proceeded to play through. I did the kind of things where you run around the village. I picked everything up. But when I went to do the sword play, where you kind of learn from the traveling kind of mercenary that's in town about the sword and how to use the sword, how to attack, I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. I'm hitting R2 on my controller, PS4 controller. I'm hitting R2 to swing, and nothing's happening. And I'm literally just standing there, and the guy's like, "Oh, give me your best, give me your best, try harder, give me your best, try harder." And my sword's not swinging. My guy's just, you know, taking a sword and like doing this and like picking it up and moving it around in circles. So I'm like, what the flip could possibly be going on right now? And I eventually figured out I was able to do the R1 attack, which is the straight stab. Very limited use. I mean, straight stabs easily blocked. It does the least amount of damage, and you can't like really crush through blocks with heavier weapons that way. If you're doing an R1, if you're doing R2, that swinging attack, that's when you can crush through things. You can hit shields, because an R1 on a shield's just gonna bounce off like that. It's not gonna go anywhere. So I finally beat him, and I'm super annoyed. I paused the game, looked it up online. Here, the sword thing is because the developer decided to set the resistance of the controller all the way up to like 95%. And I'm like, really? Games like Battlefield 1, I think, are down at like 20-25%, because who needs to have a responsive R2 button on a freaking PS4? Now, if I'm on a computer and I want like responsiveness for that, great, give me that option. But on the PS4, I should just be able to click the button. If I click it quickly, I do a quick strike. If I click it, slowly, I do a big sweeping one. If I hold it, I do a sweeping one. Just make it like Dark Souls. Super easy. What you click is what happens. If you hold it, long attack. If you click it, quick attack. We are still on these GD credits. Oh my lord. I don't even know what to say anymore. I do apologize, guys. I did not know we were going to be spending 17 minutes watching credits. Well, I just ramble on about games. But anyway, I was super annoyed, and then I found out they did that. And then supposedly the patch that came out a week later was supposed to fix it. Guess whose PS4 controller still didn't work? Apparently, the developer started blaming the consumer and saying, if you have a PS4 controller that's older, you're probably, the issue here. Your controller's too old, the bands inside are too old, open it up and replace them or buy a new controller. You know what I have to say to that? Double deuces. I don't want to flip the camera off, but that's what I was thinking. Up yours, bud. Whoever that guy is. So I loaded it up recently and tried it, and the swing attacks work in about 50% of the time. A lot of times when I hit that button, it just kind of like glitches out like that. It looks like it's going to do an attack, but it doesn't. And then sometimes if I hold it down after pushing it extremely hard, it'll swing through. But almost by then, I've almost always missed what I was aiming at. So I don't know what to think about Kingdom Come at this point. I don't really want to buy it again. I might just give up on that game because the developer's just done such a shoddy job with it. And I understand they're a very small company, and I appreciate the effort and the look of the game, but I just don't know how you could release something that broken. And they are a small team, so they can't respond as quickly as say like a big company like EA or Ubisoft or one of these other big brands could to an issue with their game. And I do feel for them, but I mean, this game was getting a lot of publicity, so I don't think they had any problems selling the game at all, and it seems to be doing very well retail wise. So I think it's time they invest in some additional resources to keep the game going. The other thing I've noticed about that game is the models, while they look good, are a little bland in some respects. Like Henry, the main character, sometimes they call him Hal. He's got a little bit of a strange look to him. His eyes are a little bit, too far apart. He almost looks like he's got some, missing chromosomes or something, because he's always like, bleh. And it's just, it cracks me up when I see him. And then another thing that happened during my gameplay, I kept trying to pick things up, and they would kind of like float through my hand when I was holding them. And then I'd use the item or put it in my inventory, and it would still like stay on my character for a minute, and then it would float up and away. No idea where it goes. I almost wish I had the PC version so I could do, like a no clip or something. Holy crap. I feel like I should have Yakko's, song about all the countries in the world playing right now. Oh my god. Traditional Chinese version. I'm glad they got two versions. I know that there's two main languages in China, not counting all the minor, dialects that they have. Ooh, that guy's name is Duck. And 7 in Disc. Dabe. Hashtag 30 Jolts, Sword and Wargrim. I hope that's not someone's name. That would be a mouthful. Imagine that on someone's license. Oh my god. But anyway, Kingdom Come. And then I was mad because I went and bought Dagger, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to be able to go around and like take some people out or something and learn the mechanics real quick. You buy the Dagger after you steal all this like stuff, and I got a whole bunch of sage, and I picked every plant in that freaking place, and I had a ton of money, and I leveled up even. And then you can't use the Dagger because you don't know how, or you don't have the skill or something. And I was like, what skill does it take to use a dagger or a sword for? I mean, yeah, maybe you're not as effective, but you can give a freaking toddler, a kitchen knife, and if you give them proper directions and you watch them, I'm sure they could chop something with it. Kids can use scissors in school, safety scissors, or make it a safety dagger. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, you know where I'm going. A safety dagger, for when you want to stab people safely. But I could pick up look at this game. You can pick up sticks and guns and use them, and who knows, maybe you have some military training. You're obviously a police officer, so you've been through an academy. Maybe you're a marshal. I don't know what you are in this game anymore. These credits are numbing my brain to the extent that I don't even know what to do anymore. External casting, really. I mean, if it's in their contract, it has to be like this. Why can't these be like 20 times faster? Oh my god. Guys, if you hold down... Okay, so for anyone who does the credits, hold down the arrow key that goes down. I don't know if you can see it on your screen. My screen's slightly cut off. I can see like the bottom of... I can see the very top of the W, and then it said slash, and I can see the top of... I didn't know what that was. I guess it might be the number... That could be an 8. It's something, and it says... There. Oh, okay, we're through. But I did not know that down was what they were referring to there. Okay, guys. That is the end of the secret playthrough. There's nothing after the credits, so don't waste your time watching the credits. I was hoping there'd be some type of unlock or something, but apparently there's not. So don't waste your time. Thanks for watching the secret ending to Far Cry 5. And again, apologies about taking so long with that. I did not realize that the down arrow is what they were getting at. I'm going to have to resize my window so I can see the very bottom of the screen. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Vaya con Dios.